best band in the world!
Hello, everybody in the vinyl community. I'm your trans girl, Cindy Miller, and welcome to Synner's Den. I've been a record collector all my life, and I'm going to show you a bunch of things from my record collection, and things I've collected over the years, things I'm into now, some wild and weird and funny things. I just want to be a part of the vinyl community. I'm really excited to get into this, and I've gotten some great inspirations from some people like Dylan from Noble Records, Melinda Murphy, Soarin' Vinyl, Stereo Steve, Derek Vaughn's videos, Anthony at the Needle Drop, Vinyl Richie, and the incredible videos of Abigail DeVoe, and of course, the king of the cosmic realm, Cosmic Brian. Love Cosmic Brian. And those people have made me want to hop in and show you some of my stuff and get in on the fun. So, let's get started. So I figured in today's video, I'd start by telling you a little bit about myself and where I'm from. I'm from Western Massachusetts, and I've been involved in the music scene here since I was a 14-year-old little skate punk. And I've been going to local shows and supporting all the local bands. And today I'm going to show you 8 records from some of the local bands I love from the past, and some brand new stuff, and some great stuff that I've been listening to. So let's get into it. First up, we got The Outpatients. This is an incredible Western Mass hardcore band from Westfield, Mass. This has got Viz and Scott Heeland, brothers. Every band with family members of brothers is great. And then you've also got Mike Kingsbury on drums. Scott Heelan was also in the Western Mass Legends Deep Wound. Deep Wound had Lou Barlow and Jay Mascis before they formed Dinosaur Jr. So that's fantastic, worth checking out. But this is their explosive demo from 1984, finally released on vinyl. This is a 2022 release, so this is brand new. It's called Readmitted, and check out the back here. You got some photos of the guys. Scott Heelan was only 14 or 15 at this time. His brother was probably 18. Fantastic stuff. It also comes with this incredible insert. Check this out. This has got a great story write-up by Mike Gitter of Thrasher Magazine. It's got the song lyrics over here. We also got a poster of all the different flyers from shows they played. They got to play with Black Flag. They got to play with Husker Du. They also got to play with Raw Power, Cro-Mags, Jerry's Kids, the FUs. Lots of great stuff on here. Lots of great memories. And Scott still plays out with his wife right now and a band called Frenchie and the Punk, kind of a rockabilly folk group, the two of them together, so you can still catch him out touring. They have once in a while done some reunions, which has been really fun, but check this out. This is The Outpatients. This is a brand new release. So every local scene has one of these bands that is just wacky, fun, silly, and ours got signed. This is on Restless Records, and this is the Pajama Slave Dancers, or PSD, and these guys were fantastic. This is from the 1980s, 85, 86, all the way up to 91 as well, and this is one of my favorite albums from them, Blood, Sweat, and Beers. This is great. This has got a good friend of mine, Scott Blood, in here on bass, Steve Westfield, Dave Montrovi. This has got some hilarious, fun songs. What they did was kind of like a punk, rockabilly, country. They did everything. They mix-mashed everything together in their sound. This has got such great songs as Psycho Date, Texas Chain Letter Massacre, Trainwreck on Prom Night was a big local hit on the local college radio stations. Fast Cars, Girls in Bikinis, Bare Naked in Bed with You, No Dick was a hilarious track, and of course the famous locally Homo Truck Driving Man. A lot of these songs, I don't even think you could say this stuff anymore on the radio. This would never get played. This is like, it's just so funny. The guys are fantastic. Here's some pictures of them doing their silly bits. And they put out about 3 or 4 albums, and then some retrospective stuff came out after the fact. Fantastic, really, really fun punk rock record in the veins of like Dead Milkmen and just really silly, fun stuff like that. Definitely check out the Pajama Slave Dancers. This is a great one to get. This, of course, is one of the greatest local bands to come out of Western Massachusetts, and that is Shadows Fall. Shadows Fall and Killswitch Engage are literally the birth of metalcore. And it all happened here in Western Massachusetts. What happened was we had a lot of hardcore bands and death metal bands that would play shows together at a nightclub called Katina's. We were all the best of friends and would be on the same bill together a lot. And as some of these bands broke up, we just joined up with each other and created that metalcore scene and metalcore sound, and Shadows Fall are one of the best at it. Right now, every record store day, they've been re-releasing some of their albums. I've been collecting them all. This is one of my favorites by them. This is The War Within. This is fantastic. Take a look at this. Is that pretty or what? Right? This has got some great tracks on it, like The Light That Blinds, Inspiration on Demand, The Power of I and I are one of my favorites. Ghost of Past Failures, What Drives the Weak is a banger. This is absolutely a must-have for the metalcore fans, and this is just one of their classic albums. Shadows Fall has since reunited and have been playing shows again. This has got such great band members as Paul Romenko on bass. He used to be in the local band Bloodbath and Push Button Warfare, which I just mentioned. You also got Matt Bashant and John Donis as the writing team and guitars. And the lead singer, of course, is Brian Fair, formerly of Overcast. You've not seen dreadlocks until you've seen Brian Fair's dreadlocks. Oh my God, they're all the way down to his knees. It's incredible. These guys were fantastic. John Donis is now playing guitar for Anthrax as their lead guitarist right there with Scott Ian, which is fantastic, and we're so happy for his success. And we'll be getting to more of John Donis and Matt Bashant in a little bit. But Shadows Fall, absolutely incredible. It also comes with this awesome insert with some photos from the touring days, some great pictures of the guys. You can see there's Brian right there with the dreadlocks, and there you got Matt, and there you got John in the background here. These guys are incredible. John is an incredible guitar player. We couldn't be happier for their success. Shadows Fall. Go check this out if you have never heard Western Mass's metalcore masters. Here's another great local band. This is Living Wreckage. And just like I was talking about Shadows Fall, we got the writing team again of John Donis and Matt Bashant in this one. This is what they're working on now. This is John's side project from Anthrax, and this is kind of more like a rock, metal-y thing. It's got some real heavy parts to it. Take a look at that. Isn't that pretty? We love that. And Living Wreckage is fantastic. They started off with an EP or two, and this is their first full length. One Foot in the Grave has been on Sirius Radio, Liquid Metal, and we got a couple of other great songs. Breaking Point is another one. This is definitely a band worth checking out. I got a good feeling that this is going to blow up. This album is great. And moving on to another Western Mass powerhouse. This guy is incredible. This has been a friend of mine since high school. Robert Ives, Robo. He also does sound for a lot of clubs locally, and this is his local band, Problem with Dragons. Actually, these guys have been getting really big. This is a couple albums in now. This is the Accelerationist. They always get great reviews on the Stoner Rock magazines. This is heavy stoner psych doom metal. We got a great scene for that here. We got a club called the 13th Floor up in Florence, which is fantastic. And Rob is a guitar player, singer for Problem with Dragons. He's fantastic. I gotta stop saying fantastic. Holy cow. So he's got the Accelerationist on this. The songs Against Me, Don't Fail Me, In the Name of His Shadow, Live by the Sword. This has got some real bangers on here. Heavy, heavy doom psych, mixing tons of influences, and definitely check out Problem with Dragons. These are Living Records and this are both on Bandcamp, so check these out. And this is a theme in Western Mass. Great musicians just can't stay in one band. So, my buddy Robo is also in Curse the Sun. This is another doom psych band. This is fantastic. Ooh. And this is The Sound of Dinosaurs Walking the Earth. It's one of the reviews they got, and it's true. This is a great album, Execrucation, and it's got Suicide by Drummer. That's a great one. Infinite Regression, Black Box Warning, Worry Garden is a nice long jam, and November is also a great long jam. These guys are awesome. They have played locally. We have a great doom psych kind of fest called the RPM Fest. That's coming up in September, and these guys have played there a lot. So have Problem with Dragons. This year, Living Wreckage will be on the bill. That is like an all weekend camping event, and that is great. You gotta go check the RPM Fest out, and check out on Bandcamp Curse the Sun, another heavy doom psych local band. These guys are heavy. Last but not least, this is Death Ray Vision. Look at that colored vinyl, huh? Love, love, love these guys. This is a side project of Mike D from Killswitch Engage. This is their third album, first with the new singer Keith Bennett, who is a hardcore legend from the Boston area, bands like Wrecking Crew. He also has another band right now called Casket Rats that he plays bass and sings in. On this one, he's just the singer. Mike D, of course, from Killswitch is the bass player. This has got some incredible songs on here. This is like got Behead the King. There's a video on YouTube right now for In Unholy Water. That's a great song. I got to see these guys just a month ago live in Holyoke and with Tree from Boston, and they were at the Gateway City Arts. It was an incredible show. They just slammed all night long. Heavy thrash, a lot of punk in there. It reminds me sometimes of a little bit of Motorhead and a little bit of Straw Dogs, if you remember those guys. This is really, really great stuff. Check out Death Ray Vision. So hey, the first video's in the can. That's it. This is Cindy Miller, and this is Synner's Den. I hope you enjoyed what I had to offer this time. A bunch of local bands and a little bit about me here in Western Massachusetts. I'm going to be making some more videos in the future, showing you some more of my collection. And thank you, Vinyl Community. Much love.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm in love with a girl next door. Yeah, I'm in love, even though she's a whore. Well, I got a problem that I can't lick. I'm in love. I got no dick. 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 No dick.
Fantastic.
1, 2, 3, 4.
maybe caused by the